Hey Sagittarius, it's Lisa, and here is your June 19th to 25th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. I am holding a contest in June. If you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw, which I'll pick the winner at the end of June. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. I am holding a bonus contest this month. If you would like to win a copy of my books, all you have to do is like and share one of the videos, tag me in the post, and I'll enter you in, and I'll be picking that winner at the end of June as well. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see what the 19th to 25th holds for you. The overall message for you for this week is building a foundation to your future, which leads to a ton of success. It can be teamwork as well, but you're building this foundation. And it's even making contacts and networking, but it leads to a lot of success. You are moving towards that. So the challenge you have this week is the devil. So the devil can be addictions, but it really, for you, it feels like, you know, the devil on your shoulder that whispers fear and doubt and like you suck and you can't do this. So you're moving towards this success and it's just like screaming in your ear. So it's learning to kick that devil off your shoulder and telling it to get lost and moving forward. What you don't see coming this week, Sagittarius, is a whole new phase in your life that's starting. Amazing. Okay, and where you need to focus on this week is a creative new beginning. I don't know if it's new. It feels almost like it's a new way of doing something that you love to do. So it makes it feel like it's new. You maybe have been doing it for a while, but it's kind of like you add in something, you change something. With these contacts, you may have a new way of doing it. So yeah, let's see what it is. So the Three of Pentacles, all about building this foundation to your future. And it's just like a strong foundation where you get, you know, learn a lot of things, learn what to do, what not to do, and make all these contacts which help you grow your success. So clarity. The Fool is all about coming out of your comfort zone, going for something. Again, this has this feeling of, you know, it feels like a new beginning, but not a new beginning all at the same time, right? So it's kind of like a new way of doing something. It's like where in the past you might not have said, you know, hey, look at me, or hey, you want to go and to do this, or can I do this with you? Or put yourself forward towards something. And this is kind of saying, come out of your comfort zone and do that, right? And it's also about living life to the fullest. Instead of stressing and worrying, and it's about living life to the fullest and embracing what this is. The Eight of Pentacles is putting your head down, doing the work you need to do. You may need to learn some things, like how to do some things a little differently. It's doing that and then moving it towards, and when you do that, you get tons of success, right? So it is worth building this foundation. And a part of building the foundation is learning some things, maybe taking some courses, or even just learning, you know, watching YouTube videos on how to set up something that you want to do, right? And it's moving towards that. They're saying you're going to be victorious. I find with Sagittarius, especially this year, it really does feel like there's a lot of success coming. And, you know, you may have had some successes, but there is a lot of success coming, and it almost may be overwhelming at times. And they're saying you have the strength to do all of this. You have the strength to come out of your comfort zone. You have the strength to kind of learn and grow. Which I think even coming out of your comfort zone, there's an element of learning and growing. I think some Sagittarius are fabulous at it. So you might need to learn to kind of, you know, hone it more. But it is like it grows, and it's really, like, I can't even speak. It's so successful. It's really exciting. And you have the strength, all the different kinds of strength that you need in order to make this success happen. Okay, so the challenge you have is pretty cut and dry. It's the devil, right? So the devil can be addictions, addictions to whatever it is. So, because this is general, it's very hard to pinpoint for each of you. That's where like a personal reading will really kind of help to find where it affects you personally. But the devil is all about anything that's holding you back from the successes. So you may have seen some successes, but it's like you need to let go of this devil. Or as you see success, the devil rises up and it's like, oh no, we want to either self-sabotage, we want to put a kink in the road, or we're just telling you that you can't sustain this, you suck, right? Whatever the devil says to you. So it's learning to quiet that devil, kick that devil off your shoulder, and getting control. There feels like there's, it could be even ego, because they're bringing up kind of, which they've always talked to you about karma, like, making sure that when you get your successes, that you get them in the proper way, and that you're not stepping on anyone or hurting anyone to attain your successes. And so they're talking about ego. So even when success comes in, ego can be the devil as well, where they're like, oh yeah, man, you're all that in a bag of chips. You're like a party-sized bag of chips, right? So your ego goes off the chart, which then makes you go out of balance and kind of, we've heard of a million people that, who have had successes and then it just crumbles because their ego gets out of control. So it's about having everything in balance, not letting that ego hinder you, or in either way, either holding you back or thinking you're all that and making it, not be successful. So it's just kind of, making sure that whatever it is that could possibly become a problem, or is a problem that prevents you from moving forward, that you have it in check, and that you quiet the devil and kick the devil off your shoulder. The Queen of Pentacles is again, it's about being in a place of need. I need more of that. I need, especially as we do have some success, it's like, do I have enough? Traditionally, Pentacles is money. So it's, oh, I've made this much money, or I've got this much money. I need to hold on to it, and I'm going to hoard it. I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to spend it. And so you're in this place of, I need to hold on to this. Or if you're moving forward and you're like, I want to grow and do this stuff, but I don't have the money. I need more money. So you by being in this place of need, you actually block the money from coming in. And then you have the devil feeding you. Yeah, you can't do this. You don't have the money to do this. Or you don't want to spend that money. You need to hold on to it. So it brings out fear, right? So it's all about creating a flow and a balance in your life with whatever makes you secure in the material world, whether it's money or love, whatever, career, whatever it is that makes you secure. It's having a flow with it and not allowing it to become the devil, and that the devil controls it rather than you controlling it. And then there you have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, again, they're talking about the Three of Pentacles. This is a part of building your strong foundation, is getting control of the devil and understanding that you are building this strong foundation. It's strong. You can do it. You have the ability to do it. And the stronger your foundation is, the more success you'll have, and the more you can quiet the devil down. The Five of Swords is all about getting a new perspective. So you've gotten to this place, you kind of take a step back, get a new perspective, and go, okay, I see this. I see the devil's, what the devil's saying. I'm not going to listen to the devil, but I'm going to move forward now because I've gotten some facts and I know what I'm dealing with. And then they're saying that it moves you towards a lot of success, celebrations, happy news, positive things. You just need to get control of the devil. And if it's an addiction, like you're drinking too much or whatever it is, you just need to kind of go, okay, I got to get this in check. And I got to get the perspective of, yep, I need to kind of stop that now because it's interfering in me moving in the direction that I want to move in. So it's, again, a puzzle piece of the big picture of this foundation, and it's something that you need to learn to build the foundation, to not let this control you. What you don't see coming is the Judgment card, and the Judgment card has nothing to do with judgment. The Judgment card is all about a whole new phase in your life starting. You're coming out of these boxes, this box that you were in, and you thought, okay, this is who I am. And then you started building this foundation, and you're like, you know what? I can do this. And so you come out of your comfort zone, you come out of this box you're in, and you have this whole new phase in your life. And the angels are rejoicing. It's really good news. It's a whole new ball game, right? The Queen of Wands is all about you shining, right? It's like you come center stage. It's all about you. And, you know, it is about having that in check. Remember, you need to have it in check. But it is about you being 100% authentically yourself, you coming center stage, the spotlight going on you, and just kind of enjoying it. My favorite card, the Death card. So through this process of this challenge of letting go of the devil and coming out of your comfort zone and having this whole new phase, you get the Death card. And it's your whole life transforms. The old you is gone and the new you is here. This card always reminds me of where it's kind of like, especially with the Queen of Wands, where it's like, say if you were always like, well, I'm a really shy person. And then you start doing something and it pushes you where you have to stand in front of people or you have to sell yourself. And you're like, oh my God, I can't do this. But you walk through it, you let go of the devil and say, nope, I can do this. You start to shine. And then you're like, oh my God, this isn't so bad. And then the old you of being so terrified and scared is gone and shy. And comes this new version of yourself where you're like, wow, man, I can stand in front of anyone and talk now, right? And it's just like, that's why it's one of my favorite cards in the deck, is because it's kind of like a shedding of who you were. And in comes this new version of yourself. It's very much like, you know, my logo is a lotus, very much like a lotus, where it's kind of like the petals shed and it just keeps growing, and as this beautiful flower comes out of the mud and it grows into this beautiful thing, right? So it is all about becoming this better version of yourself, becoming the person that you want to be, and the old you is gone. There's no going back. You're this new person. Okay, and then as you move forward, a wish comes true. Something that you've been wishing for happens, which is amazing, Sagittarius. And then there's some celebrations, expansion of your network. So you start to meet new people, which is sort of what I got here as well, which is very much like there's new things coming in, and new people and empowerment, right? You feel very empowered by all of it, which is great. It's growth and evolution of who you are. And then where they want you to focus on is a new way of being, a creative new way to be. The Ace of Wands, and when Spirit talks about creativity, that's whatever makes you fulfilled, right? So it can be numbers for some people. It can be artsy, crafty, creative. But whatever it is, it could be health and fitness, whatever makes you fulfilled and makes your heart sing. You get this new beginning doing this. And you've been doing it, it's kind of like a new way of doing it. It sort of feels like. The Six of Cups is everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. So it's understanding, like, why am I having this new beginning now? Or why is this shifting this way, moving me towards this, you know, my passion? It's the right time. Things are happening when it's supposed to. So just embrace it and move forward. They're saying that things that you're looking for are right in front of you. The success you want is right in front of you. You just need to take the blindfold off. It feels very much like you need to kind of see your true self And by taking that blindfold off, you may have to, like, this is a card of meditation as well. So it's like having, you know, inner thoughts and meditate and kind of connect to who you are. But it is kind of really kind of taking a look and saying, okay, this is what I want. This is who I am. And then moving towards your success. The Eight of Cups is all about letting go of some things in order to move towards more success. I always look at this card as going on a big adventure, right? It's like, okay, you have to look at it like, I'm doing this, I'm coming out of my comfort zone, I've learned so much, I've built this foundation, and now I'm like, life is a big adventure, and who knows what's going to come now. I'm looking forward to it. The Eight of Cups I just love, because it's just one of those things where it's like a whole new adventure, and you just have to let go of what doesn't serve you. It could be people, way of thinking, whatever's holding you back. And it's like, nope, I'm letting it go and I'm moving forward because, you know, there's all this stuff waiting for me. And the moon says when you start to move forward, and your path may be not very clear. Like you might be like, I'm not 100% sure where this is moving, but it is moving forward. As you move in the direction you let go of certain things, your path becomes illuminated and you can say, oh my God, this is exactly what I need to be doing. This is what I love to do. This is where I should be. And you start to get more and more success, and your path becomes clearer and clearer, and it's not as scary. It's not like, oh my God, this is terrifying. It becomes very clear and you're like, yep, I got this, and this is where I'm going. So really, really cool, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that helps me grow my channel and helps me keep doing these. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and I will talk to you next week.
Life has no remote. Get up and change it yourself.